Uh-oh. I was gonna say the music stopped. Seems legit. Busy in another game? Yeah, I know, I gotcha. You got into another card game. I'm sorry, Sideways. Sorry for your loss. All right, so this is a brand new game that I've never really played before. So this is going to be a very much first time look things. I think we'll play the tutorial first because that seems wise. But essentially, from what I can tell from their description on Steam, this is a hobbyist project. It's obviously in early access. It says down at the bottom. But this is a hobbyist project, single developer, from what I can tell. And it's a game about being an evil elder god corrupting the world and making it fall into chaos. So that seems fun. So what do you think, Chet? Shall we corrupt some worlds and fall into chaos? Did I post on Discord? I think I did post on Discord. I'm like blanking on whether or not I did that now. I think I did. No, I didn't. Here, let's do that. So we just picked this game up on Steam. And let's give it a try. It does have a demo, so maybe try that first. All right. Esther the Laughing King. A certain cursed scripture, lost to the ages eons ago, tells a tale of a laughing king. Both incredulous occult circles and respected division schools claim once every millennia this same tome resurfaces, driving its readers insane and spreading a terrible darkness across the world. Readers of The Laughing King know the truth of this world and worlds to come and worlds that preceded this one. I guess that's the only option we have right now. The god that you choose will determine how the game is played. Each god has a separate set of powers, which will lead to a specialization in different strategies and different forms of apocalypse. There are many myths and religions and stories and legends as great as the evils which existed long before the human built their first cities and tamed the wilds. Most are false, but one is true. One of these forbidden gods is fated to return. Purpose of this tutorial, Ister has neither powers nor an awakening. Well, okay. Perhaps, mayhaps. Freeways. Select agents or other units by left-clicking on a location and clicking multiple times to cycle through or select location itself. Can I just say it, the music in this is funny and it kind of reminds me of Dwarf Fortress in that it's just like nonsensical guitar noodling. Once various locations, primarily human ones, you can select a challenge to perform by left-clicking on the presented in the right and left-hand panel. Okay. Begin moving by clicking the city to the southeast. Okay. What are you? It's kind of like, whoa, okay. That moved way faster than I thought it would. Southeast. I mean, create agent? Agents, okay. Lots of buttons to click. This game is also catching my interest, but there's lots of bits of UI and small text that I'm staring at and trying to figure out what they mean. I have a feeling this is a game that looks overwhelming, but once you play it for a little bit, move to the city of Erie. Okay, so we're trying to move you there, so... Oh, I see. Okay, so you right-click to move. Okay, so you're traveling. So he's currently traveling there. Okay, so ending turn should do that. Selecting a new trait for the supplement. Increases stat once per level of the skill. Bonus might, bonus intrigue, bonus lore. Well, obviously bonus command. I don't know what that does. We're still traveling. Finished one turn. I like this stat, World Panic. World Panic represents how concerned the world is. Oops. World Panic represents how concerned the world is about the phenomena that they see happening. They require awareness to understand it is the world of a dark god, but will still fear if they see cities burnt, shadows spreading across the world, or feel the presence of a greater being's return. As it increases, humanity will become more desperate. The Chosen One and allies will start raising awareness to combat you. Okay, the heroes will take more desperate actions to stop the threat. Okay. Trying to... Guess maybe we end turn? Security too high. A good medium-term objective for your agents is to influence a city. Infiltrate a city. If your agent selected while on a location, now you can view the challenges available on the right side of the screen. Note that the presence of infiltration tasks for each point of interest here. Unfortunately, the security modifier of a city of Eerie is too high to quickly infiltrate. Infiltration takes longer the higher the city's security is, and the city will have a much higher security than a minor settlement. To bring it down, we must undermine the city via its neighbors. Go infiltrate adjacent settlements in the city of Eerie. Okay. As this is a tutorial, infiltrating will take a few turns without much happening. Just press and turn until completion, but be aware that the real game taking too long on challenges can be very dangerous in your agents, as random events occur every 10 turns taken. Okay. See security by selecting the city security. Value visible. Okay. Be visible in the middle of the location screen. Sure, so that'll be on the left side of the screen. As the details for the causes and security increase and decrease can be viewed by hovering over its value. Okay, so that's the infiltration. You'll receive an alert every time a hero begins a quest from this location. Okay. Rest and resupply. So we have to hit these instead? Okay, so traveling to a recent village, there's just no indication when you start it happening, so... Prosperity, defense, population, whereas this place is what? Guess these places have lower... These two places have lower defense. All right, well, sure. May I create a new agent, maybe? I guess I just click the end turn button until you can move. Supplicant has been idle for 6 turns. Select an item in the roster on the left of or on the map to move them by selecting the location. Once the location, you can start a task by selecting it from the scrollable right-hand side panel. Okay, sweet. So I can infiltrate. I now have an infiltrate job. I didn't have the infiltrate job on the city of Eerie, but I do here. So he's now infiltrating this. Interesting. The supplicant completes infiltrating the farming community. New faces join the harvest, telling tales of travel from afar and following the new faith. and unheard of in the farming community. Okay, so basically he's like a weird religious traveler. While locals are reserved and cautious, newcomers are generous and unwaveringly polite. All right, so let's see how infiltration is going. Infiltration is 100%. All right, sweet. I mean, I can move you up here now and infiltrate more, or rest and resupply. Heals HP on the agent. Do you need that? I guess we should probably move you up to here and infiltrate this one. Infiltrate, and then wait. Interesting. Game saved. Cool. There we go. So we've finished infiltrating the next one. Cultists join, watch alongside the regular guards, identical to the normal eye. They recognize each other by a single scar on the left eyelid, marking themselves as those who have seen the truth beyond what is taught in academies or place tutelage. Infiltrating the surrounding settlements has reduced the security of the city somewhat, as well as reducing the security on the second infiltrated location. Interesting. To further decrease security, learn about interaction between settlements and go raid the farming village in the south. Once you do, you'll be able to see the devastation modifier and the location, and then turn the modifiers. Okay. They shall arm the working class, just like in current world, right? This reduces the food produced by the village. The city has a population higher than its food produced, so that it's most important from the village, like the city and its numbers. What do you think of this so far, chat? Like just visually and in general. I mean, it certainly seems very visually simple, but I'm totally fine with that, assuming the game itself gets interesting at some point. If the village cannot feed the city, a hunger modifier will appear in the city. Interesting. The food statistic will go red. So if you infiltrate and take out the farming villages, then the bigger cities start to get starved for food. That's kind of neat. It will cause unrest in the modifier in time. So basically, in this game, you are like playing in the background of a game of Civilization, but you're the one making the towns gain unrest. Interesting. It does have some nice art. Like, it's all static art, but like these tiles look lovely. Can I change your name? So I can raid Periphery. Increases devastation of this location, which harms prosperity and food production for the city. Whoopsies. I did not mean to move you. My bad. All right. We're going to start raiding. So it takes 10 turns to raid. So we finished raiding. In times of danger, people flee to the Fortress of Cities. We're going to play this tutorial, and then after we play the tutorial, we're going to go play a normal game and see what this is like in a normal game. Because this doesn't seem that bad at all. It seems pretty straightforward, actually. Lots of weird UI bits, but like still seems pretty straightforward. The board reminds you of Settlers of Catan. Yeah, I can see that. It does look a little Settlers-y. I mean, it just looks like any like flat 4X game, right? You wish Civ would look like this? You wish Civ looked cartoony? I mean, I want to play Battle for Westnoth through December, because I'm going to be streaming 7 days a week throughout December for the first 24 days. So tomorrow's basically my last day off before I stream 24 days in a row. So we're going to be playing some games that I haven't gotten around to. So we'll be playing some games that look like this. In times of danger, people flee to the fortress cities, and the army defends their local duke or duchess, leaving the surrounding areas ripe for the picking and marauding warbands. All right, sweet. Still 0% panic, though. That's unfortunate. Raid the farming village twice, so they want me to raid this again. I like how the tile is changing. Like, if I deselect this, look at this. Look at that. It's got that beautiful look to it. I don't know, I think this game looks gorgeous. I think that font work up there is terrible, but it's just the tutorial, so. 10, okay. Supplicant raid Periphery. In times of danger, people flee to fortress cities, and the army defends their local duke or duchess, leaving the surrounding areas ripe for picking and marauding warbands. Absolutely, yep. All right, so we raided them twice. I see. Devastation is now here. War, combat, or other violence has befallen this location. Its prosperity is impacted while this modifier lasts. And then how about here? Habitability has dropped. Now I'm curious to see if food starts dropping. Oh, interesting. Another little detail. Look at this. We've corrupted this place. So it's got that little icon around the edge. Let's just raid this, or maybe rest and resupply. Drop items here. Ooh. Let's move you down here. Oh, okay, I can raid down here. Interesting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once again, in times of danger, people flee to the fortress cities. We've raided this place now. We've raided both halves. And devastation has gone up. Their food production has gone down, or the amount of food that they have has gone down up here. Let's raid you a second time. Oh, interesting. Look at that. Their icon's changing. This is the tutorial, so I don't know. Alien Slayer. I don't know what the objective is after corrupting towns. Also, apparently there's like a lot of mechanics removed, like powers and some other things are not in the tutorial. But the point of the game is to cause the apocalypse. We are an Elder God. That's basically it. We're an Elder God and we're trying to cause the apocalypse. This game's in early access. I just bought it because I saw it today on Steam and I was like, this looks neat. Let's try it. In times of danger, people flee once again. Now that we're done setting up, we can move on to infiltrating the city itself. Each point of interest in this city can be infiltrated separately, and the city palace can only be infiltrated when all other points of interest are infiltrated. So, like, in the main game, I think you'll be making multiple people, and I have a feeling there will be more pushback. This is just like walking me through the mechanics right now, from what I can tell. So let's move you up to here. Oopsies. So now I can infiltrate multiple things. We can infiltrate the library. So infiltrate this location, unlocking further challenges and infiltration on this core step. Okay. Because I've raided and infiltrated both of these places. So let's just start off with the library, which will take quite a few turns. Oh, hey, we have a new trait for our dude. Let's give you bonus might. I don't know what any of those do, but... Also, apparently you can rename your dudes. Yeah, just an Elder God, like, doing good work, you know, to cause unrest and minor calamities and apocalypse. It's fine. The unrest modifier in the city of Erie has now increased to the point of where it is affecting security, and the citizens riot over food shortages, and the guards are stretched thin, trying to keep the peace, leaving you free to act. Another thing is this is a hobbyist game, so, like, I have no idea how frequent patches are going to be. What game is this? It's on Steam. I don't have a link on hand, but it is on Steam, and it is a game about being an Elder God and causing chaos. See security by selecting the city and security value, and you will see it'll be visible in the locations. Details causes the security to increase and decrease and can be viewed by hovering over this value. Well, food is still dropping. Okay, so security is currently 2. Food is dropping because we killed both their farms. Placing some banned books in the library, burning a food shortage, and sowing a pestilence in the cities. Yep, thankless job. Someone needs to do it. Exactly. Absolutely, Spitalier. Couldn't agree more. Which isn't saying the game name, though? Could be. Oh, hold on. I can fix that. Why is this not working? Hold up. I thought I set that up, but apparently it broke. There. Now it should work? Does it say what directory I'm in now? Well, thanks for letting me know. Weird. Twitch just being Twitch? Yeah, I guess so. It's called Shadows of the Forgotten Gods, was the name of it. What was I doing? Infiltrate the city. So let's hit the market now, I guess. Actually, no, sorry. We are still infiltrating the library, so let's keep infiltrating the library. We get 3 points per turn. We infiltrate the library even more. In silence between the books, figures move with purpose. The librarians were always trading a dangerous path. The books held in their libraries translating hints for a far greater understanding of the cosmos, leaving rise to craving for insights of the human mind never should glimpse. Yeah, no, that's my bad, not yours. It's all good. Cheers, Brick of Clay. Normally I ask, but it's like, bam. Sometimes shit just breaks. All right, so we're still, we infiltrated the library, I think. We can also see the ruler and the air. Interesting. They do also have unrest, which is causing, and famine is going bonkers. All right, let's infiltrate the market again. Because we talking about flea market, Montgomery. I love how these little icons change. Like, these look so neat. The supplicant completes infiltrate market. They've got unrest and riots, as well as famine. New stalls are found on the market selling products of no known origin. Spices with flavors unheard of by even the most traveled. Gems shining with brilliance that seems to not come from the sun or any candle. Books containing stories which could not possibly have occurred, yet somehow seem unshakably familiar. Cool. Continue infiltrating. Now we can infiltrate the palace. Okay. This is a game that, like, I have a feeling is gonna show some depth pretty quick once you get into the actual game, right? And right now, like, it's very much just walking us through the mechanics, right? Because we're just in the tutorial. Supplicant completes, okay. Now, even though the palace itself is under the influence of the cult, cooks and villetes, and guards and squires and pages all slowly join the cult, ready to serve, to disrupt, to open the gates when asked, to look the other way when acts are being performed. And the aristocrats may think little of these people, but they depend on them for their very survival. Yeah, we're selling spices to the kids. Definitely not weed. Our cultists are now present in every part of the city and can begin great work to win the game. Humanity must be brought to heel. One way of doing this is to spread a sufficient shadow across the world that humanity's very essence is destroyed. They sip into apathy and sin, and their souls rotting from within. Shadows spreads across the land, slowly starting at various focal points of dark energy. An infiltrated city can be made into such a focal point by enshadowing it via a challenge. Perform this challenge with your agent, right? In shadow, okay. Enshadow's this location, creating an expanding region of darkness. Nobles will gain shadow if they are in shadowed locations, okay. And will then not defend themselves against the threats of the world faces. So I guess these are the two nobles. So maybe if they move around from place to place, then they will spread stuff naturally. This is kind of like Plague Inc. Cthulhu edition. Also, this is a very small map based on the screenshots. I'll click this until we're done. Oh, yes, spices, yes. Spices. Sideways. Spices. Talia, and I thought that that only meat can be smoked. No, absolutely. No, more than just meat can be smoked. We learned this a long time ago. Darkness swirls out of the shadows, swallowing up houses, streets, cities, provinces. Candles and bonfires seem as distant as the stars in the night, and cast as much light. As you perform challenges, you will gain menace and profile. I like profiles, which will cause heroes to try to stop you. As they discover your agents are in league with the dark powers, each agent's menace and profile are separate values. So one agent may be suspicious while another may appear innocent to heroes. Okay. Profiles. You know, this is the part of 4X is where you have spies. This is literally like a 4X, but it's the spies, which is awesome. Which is my favorite part of 4Xs. This is cool. They are indeed profiling me. Profile represents how far away a hero can detect your agent, while menace indicates how strongly they consider them a threat. Although humans exposed to shadow will slowly become enshadowed themselves and become me to the menace posed by agents. They become blind to the menace posed by the agents. And amends or dark nations. You can see heroes' motivation and anticipated next moves by selecting them and hovering over relevant tasks. All right. Your agent will die at this point, but wait, hold on a second. What? Your agent will die at this point, but the great design is larger than any one agent, and new agents will rise to take place of the fallen comrade to continue your tasks. Yeah, there's something here. This is a neat game. This is neat already. This is already neat. Finesse Natara, the note of the supplicant, and due to their high menace, they will try and stop them before they can doom the world. Okay, so we have this guy now. This guy's got really high menace. Really, 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 really high menace. So this guy is a hero who's going to try and disrupt the supplicant. Huh. Also, I can rename him. So I can rename the heroes. Can I rename the supplicant? I can. I mean, obviously we're going to name him to Chat, right? Chat, it's you. You're trying to corrupt the world. Good luck. All right, so he's going to try and attack Chat, disrupt Chat, rest and resupply, and then rest and resupply. So I need to... Increases intrigue. Increases lore. When killed by a hero, this agent can reduce the profile and menace of all other agents. Interesting. Let's give me that. Can I create new agent? No, I don't have the ability to create agents yet. End turn. Oops. I do that. Menace is moving to attack Chat. They will seek them out for a number of turns before losing the trail. It's like the board game adaptation of Overlord, sort of. All right, so he moves over there. He's got more HP. Let's see what ends up happening. I guess they fight up here? Okay, so I guess this is combat. Vanessa there is attacking Chat. Okay. And... well... round 2. Sellsword deals 2 out of 2 to Chat. We can try to flee. Fled from combat. Chat has fled from Finesse. Escaping before a killing blow could be struck. Whoa. That's a... As they were attacked and did not kill the hero, profile and menace gain will be far less. Defame the attacker. As Chat was attacked, they can accuse Finesse of unwarranted aggression. You can muddy the water and perhaps confuse the issue, and then this one has no effects. Let's defame. Okay. You're going to rest and resupply. Rest and resupply. The question is, how do we get sellswords? I also don't have any powers because this is just a tutorial. Let's go down here. Rest and resupply. Kind of sad that I can't start corrupting these cities. I think that we're just going to die pretty soon against this guy. Moved over here. Okay, so we are under attack now. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like we got attacked. I think that we're supposed to die. So the sellsword killed Chat. So Chat, you're dead. Rest in peace, Chat. F's for chat, in chat. Chat has been killed. Infamous and feared across the lands. They were very visible. Symbol of the evil facing the world. And now that she is dead, Chat was a she, by the way, the world breathes a sigh of relief, believing the danger to have passed. World panic is temporarily reduced. I mean, there was none. World panic is temporarily reduced, and all agents who were below half of the profile and menace have their profiles and menaces reduced, if not already at minimum. Observe and combat hero. Okay, so let's end the turn. With your agent dead, it is time to recruit another one to take its place. Actual new game. Yes, Boo. Actual new game. Like a new game. Like this game came out like this month. Well, you were. You're now dead as well, so does it really matter what you were? You're learning something about you after you died. Sideways. Fun fact. Down to the bottom left, create an agent. It can be used to bring up a list of options. There are 3 types of agent recruitments to exist. Unique agents that can only be summoned once. And once gone, lost forever, usually, in brackets. Each of them have unique abilities and a different strategic role. Okay, generic agents can represent classes of agents, and many of them can exist any one time, each being a different person in the same role, such as an orc warlord. Corrupted heroes are heroes who have reached 100% enshadowment and can be taken over. This is powerful, and it denies your enemy access to a useful hero, but they start with a high profile in most cases, as well as already known. All right, sure. Create agent. The Cursed! Speaking of more good art, look at that. Like, damn. That is cool. The cursed for sins of others. The cursed has been exiled from human culture and has seen how hollow and cruel their claims of justice and fairness are. She serves out of bitterness and desire for revenge against those who wronged her. Her gaze can cripple a hero, weakening their combat abilities and making them easy prey. She may lack the potent magical powers of some agents, but can be useful for harassing heroes by attacking to interrupt them and escaping unharmed. All right, so I now get to select. Okay, so basically you're Medusa? Yeah, no, this is some, I wonder like where the art was acquired from, if it was like commissioned for the game or something, or what. You're a new agent, the Cursed, a starting hero designed to harass enemy heroes. She has a unique trait, Paralyzing Gaze, which reduces enemy attack and defense. This allows you to attack heroes and to interrupt their activities while taking reduced damage, or to assassinate key enemy targets by degrading their combat performance. Despite her trait, she will benefit from support. Now that the city is infiltrated, we can loot the vault and take gold from the ruler. And giving it to our agent, do this by moving it to the city and access vault. Okay, well, we're already here. So, access vault. because we've infiltrated this city entirely. Like, it's pretty. This city is like in a state of like disrepair. They had 200 food when we started. They're at 61 now. DeBerries, what up? It's good to see you. All right, so access vault. Profile gain menace gain. So that's gonna gain us a lot of profile and a lot of menace. Opens the trade screen, allowing you to take items. Ooh, cool. All right. So gotta wait a couple turns before this is actually mandatory. And this guy doesn't even know that we exist here, so that's fine. Oh, I see. So this is the queen. This is us. And we can take gold now? Thanks for your money, bitch. The cursed completes as excess vault secure for 100 turns. Cool. We now have the password to their bank account. Luckily, it was Hunter 2. Also, the map is darkening. Notice this? The tiles around here are getting darker versus the tiles over here. It was a lot lighter initially. Hell yeah, man. We can also recruit sellswords now. Ooh. And I can also hide items here because I have access to their vault. With this gold, your agent can now recruit a minion. Well, I already did that. To assist them in combat. Some in the city. Perform the recruit sellsword challenge at least once. How much are they? 15 gold? Fuck yeah, we'll do 2. Compile Hill. Heroes have a home locations where they will return and rest and resupply periodically. This causes them to have areas operate in, which stick to unless high-profile menace draws them away. They gain a shadow from resting and healing in the enshadowed location, and enshadowing their home city will slowly corrupt over time. Okay, so that is home. That is your home city. So that's basically saying that's your home city. All right. So what's your home city then? City of Ches is your home city. I get you. Can I create another agent? No. Okay. What do you want me to do now? I've hired minions, so I guess let's end a turn. Minions attack alongside their agent or hero leader, taking their turn after the leader, opposing from both the leader here, and can block damage if the opposing damage source, if it is to say that they are same row as the minion leader. Empty rows are therefore best avoided, as minions in the opposing team's row could attack your agents without being blocked. Hell yeah, DeBerries. That sounds rad. Attack the enemy hero with your agent by moving their location to the pressing button. Be aware that the direct combat with heroes is often unwise, and your agents may wish to rely on stealth and caution instead of direct combat. Many heroes will populate the world, and their deaths will go not unnoticed. Okay, so now you want me to attack hero. Interesting. I could try and access the vault here. Now, I wonder if that's still this city's vault. No, but regardless, it wants me to attack. I have the one sellsword. He has none because we killed the sellsword. Okay, we knocked him down 2 damage. I kind of wish there was like a thunk sound or something when you click this button, but that's fine. He retreats. Sellsword deals 2. And he didn't hurt my sellsword. Cool. He's fled from the battle. The cursed and escaped with their life for now. So now we have 4 options. We can, your agent survives and the hero flees. Your agent will gain notoriety following this attack, even if the combat did not end. Finesse instead is death, plus 10 menace and plus 10 profile. Okay. Your agent taunts the retreating hero, causing the finesse to gain personal hatred and vendetta towards the curse. Plus 10 menace, plus 10 profile. Okay. Goad the hero. Your agent mocks finesse. This is cowardice, driving them to regret their retreat and become more prone to engaging in combat. So you can taunt them to like hurting themselves. Let's taunt the coward. And let's hit him again. Attack him again. 4 out of 6, 2 out of 6. He killed my sellsword, but we killed him. The Cursed has defeated and killed Finesse. News of this victory will stir your enemies into action and draw attention to the Cursed, for better or for worse. Leave the body where it was. Massive menace and massive profile. Okay, your agent will proceed on, but the heroes of this world will take note of their fallen comrade in arms. It gives high menace and profile, making your agent a focal point for the attentions and heroes, and gives it their trait Infamous. When agents with Infamous are killed, they are blamed for their actions of other agents you control, which have less than half of their profile and the menace and such. So you can use them as bait, basically. So glory and victory. And he had no items or anything, so but take all, I guess. Let's access the vault and end the turn. Queen Montagu Resen is falling to shadow. Okay, so she's falling to shadow. I guess that's why there's a line across her profile now. And how now past the halfway point, reaching 50% in shadowment. This will reduce their motivation to perform various actions which harm your interests. Such as attacking your heroes, warding against shadow, and driving back shadow, or ordering the destruction of high menace locations. Okay. While in the main game, many heroes will oppose you, and new ones will rise up and take their place. This tutorial world is now at your mercy. Shadow can be spread from high shadow areas to low shadow ones by using the Wells of Shadow, which if cast on a high shadow area will spread into its adjacent neighbors. Perform this challenge to spread shadow until you reach the victory condition. Spreading shadow is one way to win the game, although complete destruction of human settlements and contributes to your victory score. So assets such as orcs will allow you to employ entirely different strategies if you choose. All right. Can't create another agent. Can't create power. I have no powers I can use right now. I see Well of Shadows. Starts a Well of Shadows in this location. Speaking of like the board changing, look at these little clouds. Those are new. All right, so let's start a Well of Shadows here. So can I just say that one of my favorite things about any kind of hex-based grid game is the tiles changing over time. There was a game that came out a while ago, which I loved the visuals of, and I loved the audio, and I loved everything about it except for the part where I actually had to play it, which is called At the Gates. It had this incredible system where, like, map tiles would flood, and you'd end the turn, and then there'd be water everywhere. Yeah, exactly. You'd turn them or murder them. Precisely. I'm really curious to see what this is like in the main game. Really curious. Curse completes a Wall of Shadows. Well of Shadows. The darkness flows across the lands like a Meglin lake, drowning the world in eerie gloom and blotting out the sun, and driving people slowly into oblivion, their minds collapsing and their souls putrefying. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's do the same thing here. Same, okay. Doesn't seem like I'm able to raid that. But, like, the map is just getting darker. Look at that. Neat. Can I raid these? Doesn't seem like I can. Oh, interesting. They get, like, a black line across the top of them when they're getting more and more corrupted. I can't see their goals, though. almost entirely enshadowed. Oh, I see. I can make a Well of Shadows here, too. Queen Matago is risen. The Risen has completely fallen to shadow. Their enshadowment reaches 100%. You will now no longer be able to respond. Will now no longer be able to respond to threats based on their menace, and will reject calls to join the alliance. If they are a hero, you may now corrupt them to turn them into an agent under your control. If you have recruitment points and space in your roster. Well, I can recruit another sellsword, so that's good, which I should do. Baroness Guttrim Gallo is falling to shadow, which is the person who runs here. So these people are now falling. We've recruited another sellsword. Baroness Jand Risen is also falling to shadow, which is the person of here. So these two people are also now falling. I mean, I'm assuming that, like, we're missing half of the mechanics in the game right now. I'm kind of working under that assumption. Access the vaults in these. Take all. Yes, please. Thank you. I wonder if you don't want to access the vaults for any reason. You do like the options they gave you? Yeah, this is one of those games where, like, right now I'm playing it and I'm just kind of fiddling around and I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I feel like on harder difficulties, this could theoretically have a lot of really neatness to it. Like, I don't even know what these skills do. Also, can I just say that I love that there's just like a generic scroll bar here. Bonus intrigue, sure. Why not? Rest and resupply. Let's make another Well of Shadows, maybe? Oh, well, there we go. And as it was meant to be. So we've finished the tutorial. That didn't take too long. How did that take? How long did that take? It was 45 minutes? As it was fated to be. I think that we should try an actual game now, chat. What do you guys think? Solid first impressions so far. But this will be like the actual first impressions now. Let's try this. Ooh. She who will feast! It's a giant space worm. I'm just looking to see which one has the coolest. Okay, win a victory to unlock. Coming soon. Coming soon. Okay, so there's currently 2 playable Elder Gods. Or one available at the start, which is She Who Will Feast. Then there's this one, which we need to win once to play as. And then I need to win one with the next one to play as. And then this one is coming soon. And this one is coming soon. All right, well, She Who Will Feast. This Elder God provides a broad range of powers, which will support many different gameplay styles. She is a good starting point as her powers allow exploration of all types of strategy by disabling heroes and providing additional temporary agents to support your plans. When her seal breaks, She Who Will Feast emerges into the world and will exist on the world map as a controllable military unit. I like a good controllable military unit. Yeah, absolutely. Sideways. Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Chat, can I get a round of beers for the next round? As a controllable military unit. Also, as always, this game cost me $20. So any tips for the remainder of the stream just kind of go towards paying for this game. And if you pick the game up and you like it, tip your streamer $1. Rip sub, Joe. But she will rapidly grow into a powerful military asset by herself. Her birth will destroy nearby settlements and devastate the local terrain. So basically, it's a giant world serpent. She Who Will Feast is a godworm, a terrible creature from the black of the void, between the stars, who has lain dormant for millions of years. The stars are ripe for her hatching. Another thing about this game is, depending on how much variety there is from playthrough to playthrough, this could end up being like a really neat little storytelling game too. Regardless of whether or not you win or lose, like, the Elder Gods don't necessarily need to destroy the planet for it to be a fun game, in my opinion. But what do I know? A time will come when she will devour the world and journey forth to lay her brood, booming other worlds consumed by her offspring.
MS Tekwas Black 64 Wednesday Love Feast MS Tekwas.
Snacks will feast. Arcadian, thanks for the 15th month. Welcome back. It's good to have you, dude. She Who Will Feast is designed to be as simpler than the others, ideal for either new players or games focusing on agents themselves as opposed to a god's unique mechanics. The powers of She Who Will Feast focuses on the spread of shadow, which could be considered the baseline strategy for the game. She allows infiltration of locations to allow for your agents to faster access the cities, and witches' covens to allow her to faster and easier spread the shadow, and then unlocks powers which operate in these shadow regions to harm the heroes who venture within. Awakening. When She Who Will Feast awakens, she emerges forth from the birth tomb as a vast worm. A serpent the size of a village that continues to grow and as turns pass. This will state while in this state, she will fight as an army and be able to devour entire cities. This sounds awesome. I can't wait to see it. If humanity's armies can kill her, they will win. So she must be careful to avoid their strongest bastions. But minor kingdoms, or those who are already awakened by the plague, war or famine, will easily fall to her assault. A core strategy of this god is to take control of a certain centrally placed cities by infiltrating them, then enshadowing them. After this, spreading shadow via wells of shadow, and it lets you spread across the entire continents. The most powerful of these nations can be turned into a dark empire by the monarch agent, who can then command her forces to invade other enshadowed nations to form a powerful fighting force. Cool. Let's dive in, shall we? Now this is what I was looking forward to. Okay, so let's put her on normal, maybe. Oh, I see. It's just it's a number. Interesting. Difficulty's a number. Hard is 6. Harder. Then easier is -3. What can I put this up to? How about 50? Interesting. So you could just like crank the difficulty modifier up. We'll just put it on normal, I guess. And I guess maybe just leave everything in default. You can also do world seeds. That's fun. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, I don't know why it says username if you delete that. Maybe that's like a bug. Huh. Anyway, and then advanced options. Turn limit. Okay. Turn on alliances or disable alliances. All right, let's be Big Snack. Let's go. Okay, so select agents and units by left-clicking. Okay. Thousand forbidden gods and the infiltration and secret plans, and your agents serve the god. Okay, as long as the tools awaken and undermine, your god will wake slowly, and as it does, it will unlock more powers. You can also there's also a demo for this. Just want to remind you, chat. While it wakes, your agents will be undermining the human societies. Okay, sweet. Well, this is a little bit bigger. I wonder how long these games are going to be. I like how there's just like... Can I just say that this map is beautiful? This map is gorgeous. I love these tiles. These mountains are awesome looking. Like, just all of this is awesome looking. All right, so where are we? The Supplicant. Elder Tomb. All right, so we need to find a city to go after. But, oh. Yeah, okay. I might just turn off hints. The Torrento Corvin, city of Inflamore, and there seems to be an army here. Maybe we could... These already seem to have a lot of death and unrest. They don't have a huge amount of food either. Yeah, these guys already have a lot of unrest. So let's just turn off hints and go for this. Oh shit. This is a coven right here, so we can infiltrate a coven of witches. Infiltrates a single point of interest in this location, unlocking further challenges. You know what, let's do that. Let's just move one tile down and make this into a coven of witches, maybe. Looks like there's 2 cities in here. This does look lit, doesn't it, Boom? Okay, end turn. Increases the command step by 1 per level of this skill. Okay. Let's put 1 point into command. A +4 per turn. So this number is the number that's going up right now for infiltrate the coven of witches. Shit's moving around every time I end turns now. That's neat. Cool. Although our medicine profile is 0, so we can just kind of get away with doing stuff right now. There's also like a fucking massive revolt happening here. I like that you can just rename anybody on the map. Anybody here listen to All Them Witches, by the way? Matador Fluoride Gammon is now 100% aware. This represents them being aware of your presence. Nature and true threat. If they are not highly in shadow, they will try to act against you. Right? To defend their world. The Chosen One is the first to gain awareness and will spread the rulers. So this is the Chosen One who's trying to kill me. Who's admittedly pretty fucking far away. But oh my god, look at like the strength of these armies. Versus me, and me being a little like mild, like, you know, what, 5 out of 5? Let's just try and get this coven of witches, maybe. Baron Vicingo Visalia has ordered creation of wards against shadow to defend against the spread of shadow into Vestige's village. The words will show the rate of shadow spread, both normal and from wells of shadow, entirely stopping. Cool. Both normal and fallen wells of shadow, entirely stopping it when 100% strength. Rulers will create wards, which is also pretty far away. Spectral Assault. The supplicant has encountered a group of restless spirits. The spirits will attempt to sap the life energy out of our pawn. That's not good, and could be avoided or used as a distraction against the agent's profile. Lose 2 HP, reduce profile by 5. Agent immediately stops the challenge. Let's bypass the foes. It's also pretty far away. Can I create agents? Interesting, I totally can. Huh. So there's the curse that we had previously with the sins of others. Cultists spread into here. So this is a generic. I think we should make a generic agent. That's just my assumption. The cultists spread to Heropants who preach the blasphemous gospel. They are highly skilled at intrigue challenges and can serve to infiltrate locations. They can also infiltrate rulers' opinions, making them more warlike, and cause disagreements, which lead to civil wars. Let's spawn you in here. Let's give you intrigue and instantly rename you to chat, press 1. First person to press 1 gets it. Jimmy! Welcome. Let's go infiltrate some peoples. Let's go burn some farms down. Infiltrate farming community. So Jimmy's going to start infiltrating this farming community down here. Infiltrates a single point of interest in this location, unlocking further challenges and infiltration at its core. So now we are trying to get the Coven of Witches and infiltrating this. Another seal breaks, and your god comes closer to their return. Interesting. Also, I have powers. Cool. Hey, Delta. What's up? Why is the fog of the ears ring? Progress is difficult. These distractions, but it is maddeningly impossible to find their source. Cloud senses. All right, let's cloud. Causes unit to engage in a task to lose up to 10 progress towards the task. So who would I want to put that on? Hey, audio. Those guys are just resting and resupply. This is that game that we were talking about picking up earlier. This line just got red. Meaning I'm kind of thinking that, like, this orc army is coming to hit me, which means I might just move you down there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Rather than infiltrating, I can just raid, which I think we'll do. How close are you to finishing? Had some good food? Well, that's good. Audio. Glad you had some good food. Duchess Marin Thoral has ordered the creation of wards against Shadow. All right, where are you? You're pretty far away. Supplicant completes Infiltrate the Coven of Witches. The Shadow will now spread at a faster than normal, infiltrated locations as the cult welcomes the darkness in. Okay. So this Coven of Witches is now ours. Let's just run down here and raid the periphery of this. Man, I got a bunch of different options of shit I can do. Fuel the fire. If unrest has any reasons for increasing, as seen in the detailed view, increase unrest by 10 times the sum of those, max 100%. So what is the unrest here? Current level is 19. So I could drastically increase the level of unrest here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try fueling the fire. It's going to take a little bit, though. Meanwhile, they're raiding. Can we create a new hero? Nope. Eyes in the shadows. They're always watching us. Boosts infiltrated in selected location. It's like this. Although he's currently raiding? Yes. Do we burn witches? No, we are the witches. So you don't move from hex to hex. These are the routes that we can go along. And we started right here, and the point of what we're trying to do is we're trying to corrupt the whole world. So if you notice, this area here is slightly darker because it's under our control. But we're trying to basically what I could gather from this game is we are prime evil. We are like we've jumped into a 4X game that's at endgame, and we are trying to cause the apocalypse scenario in your normal 4X game. So if a 4X game is like at an end game and everybody's at the top of their tech tree, we are the apocalypse scenario. That seems to be what this game is. We are the apocalypse scenario that is trying to end the world. And I'm very curious about this. We played the tutorial. The tutorial seems neat. Release from death. What's that do? Raises the dead from this location into an untamed dead army, which HP equivalent to the level of death here. Max 50%. How much death is here? Where's that listed? Where's that stat? It's also we're in raiding a holy. Oh, there's the death. Okay, so that's not that much death. We're trying to cause more though. Preach the gospel of envy. There's so many options. This is cool. But yeah, this is a hobbyist project. So if you do pick this up, I have no idea how frequent patches are going to be, but there's currently 3 playable characters, and This is a small map, and we're playing on easy, and there seems to be a lot going on here, so this is neat. I have a feeling this, if you guys enjoy watching this, this may end up being another Conquest of Elysium where I just play a game every so often. I love the way the maps look too, and the way it like slowly changes as you corrupt shit. The Baroness Hela is an ordered creation of wards against darkness. All right, more creations of wards, more creations of wards. It certainly does. I guess my big concern with games like this is how hard is it for me to explain to you guys why it's cool. I think we'll just keep them here where we're at until this is finished fueling the fire. More creation of wards. Whoop. We're going to need to leave because this army, if you're getting attacked, that's a concern. All right, looks like we've successfully finished fueling the fire here. Although maybe he just left, I don't know. Move you back here. What's the fire at here? Let's fuel the fire for the unrest here. So far, the only thing I've really done is I've gone after the Coven of Witches. We're going to try raiding this town now that we've fueled the fire. I mean, to be clear, Twitch Ups, I found this game on Steam earlier today at the beginning of the stream while we were listening to records, and I was just like, this looks super neat. The dev seems to have been making games like this for a while, so this isn't the first one that they've made, but this is the first one that seems to be on Steam from the beginning. They've made 2 other games that looked kind of similar, but from what I can tell, they were from a bit ago, and they didn't all make it onto Steam, so it's like armies are blending down here. Can I access the vault? Another seal breaks and your god becomes closer to their return. Okay. Which means we've unlocked a new power, which creates a fleeting servant, a modifier that gives locations. Given locations a distraction. Okay. I don't think that these games are going to be too long because there's only 500 turns. Although you can remove the turn limit, so there's that. Okay, so you're still raiding. You're trying to access the vault of this town, which we'll get next turn. So we've accessed the vault of this town. We can now loot there 101 gold and any items that they would have if this Baroness was here. But Jimmy has successfully accessed the vault, and we've taken all our stuff. Assassinates the ruler of this location. You know, let's see if we can in-shadow this location. Can I do that? What do I need? And requires... Okay, so this area needs to be partially in-shadowed already for me to be able to in-shadow it. So what can you do in the meantime? We could fuel the fire. I can't really go after that city because it's too big. I could, however, send you up here. You can wait here. This guy will wait here for one more turn until he's completed raiding. And we're going to start raiding this Fortier village, I guess. And we now have another power, but... there's no reason to do that right now. Mediator Boot Kchardia has driven back the shadow of Ekt village, reducing the enshadowment of the location. No! Where's that? General says close enough to receive immediate news of actions of the supplicant and is driven to righteous fury at the injustices performed, and they gain a personal dislike. And we finished raiding. And you've reached your village. All right, so this place, which I hit once, and then moved because this guy was coming here. So this person is going to the city of Garrett's, which I don't even know where that is. But this person is going to go raid somewhere else. If you look at the heroes, it actually says what their next order of operations are and how long it's going to take them to do it. So this is just like a AI-controlled hero, and I can see what their order of operations is on what they're trying to hit. So we can bribe the guards because we have 25 gold. Oh, that's neat. Because we have money now, we can just reduce security by bribing the guards. Let's do that. And it only takes us 1 turn, which is awesome. Let's move you up here and in-shadow this area. In-shadows this location, creating an expanding reign of darkness. Yes. We bribe the guards. This almost sounds like TF Legends mode. I mean, it's just a very plot-heavy apocalypse sandbox. I mean, isn't that just world generation for Dwarf Fortress? but really slow. Money changes hands. Basically, like, we're villains in Dwarf Fortress. Money changes hands, and the eyes look the other way. Gold is effective. Key is any. As a thief... Money changes hands. Eyes look the other way. Gold is as effective a key as any thief may hope to find. All right, so we've bribed the guards. So how long is it going to take for us to infiltrate? Now... significantly faster. All right. Because we get +5 per turn because... So we're going to try and infiltrate this spot. This spot is now... like, literally this place was already rioting. We just showed up and made the riots worse. And made the unrest worse. So now we're trying to, like, cause some problem up here while they try and fix down there. We are in shadowing. Yep. And it looks like they're heading here to try and fix this village that we caused some manic chaos in. Can I create another agent yet? Yes, I can. All right, chat. We're going to create another generic hero, which I'm going to give another point to intrigue. So once again, chat, I don't know. Just press 1 if you'd like to be it. We already have one for Jimmy. Hey, stupid. What's up? So first, Delta. There you go. D-E-L-I-T-H-I-A. Perfect. You are one of my minions, yeah? All right, so I'm going to send you down here straight so we can hit this place. Interesting. I can attack my own units? Why would I want to do that? You're going on a labor strike? Why? For being my minion? All right, let's see what we can do. We can do a brutal assassination. We can raid. I'm gonna try and do this. That takes forever, Jesus. That's shadow. We could... Let's infiltrate the holy site. Infiltrate's a single point of interest on this location. Unlocking further challenges and infiltration is a core step in the path to victory. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna infiltrate the holy site here. We're still in shadowing there. And you're still infiltrating. Okay, so we're infiltrating 2 towns now. You have a good night, Bastet. Sleep well. You need more than 2 days off a week? I can give you 45 minutes off a week. How's that work? Also, we're docking your pay for complaining, Delta. Remember, we're evil. Don't forget that. We're evil. /r anti-work has no jurisdiction here. You think that's a concern? Wait until you hear about the OSHA violations. Has ordered the creation of wards against Wells of Shadow. Okay. Oh, shit. There's a fight happening here. Check this out. The orcs are just, like, going after this location that I was beating the shit out of earlier and are causing a fight. That's kind of awesome. Sweet. I wonder if they're going to come hit me next. Uh-oh. You're still in shadowing? All right, let's keep waiting. Looks like they killed him. Please damage that more. I wonder if this is an enemy of my enemy or my friend kind of thing, where, like, I don't control the orcs, but, like, they just run around fucking shit up and causing chaos. I wonder. It seems that way. Unscrupulous support. This is like Such well-picked art. I like it. The supplicant encounters a group of curious nobles. Some of the local elite have sought our pawn out and are willing to assist, but they want to see the true nature of what they are supporting first. A little display. Gain 5 challenge progress, but extra profile. Contrive a falsehood. I lose progress. Or abandon challenge. Agent immediately stops the challenge. I think we should give them a little display. What do we think, Chad? Exactly. Evil worker unions. Yeah, and bribe the unions so that they go do work for us. Do this. Let's give them a little display. Which means we're getting bloody close to finishing this. And then we're about to finish infiltrating the farming community here. And this is kind of a clusterfuck because suddenly there's like now 2 heroes here. Although we are under attack by 2 people, I think. So this will be interesting. We've completed In Shadow. The darkness swirls around, swallowing up houses and streets and cities, and provinces and candles and bonfires seem as distant as the stars in the night. Okay. Jimmy completes Infiltrate the farming community. Yay, Jimmy! But Shadow will spread faster than a normal rate, infiltrated locations, as the cult welcomes the darkness in. And, let's see if I can move you. Yeah, okay. So they're doing stuff here, trying to defend this, but we just, like, vamoosed out. Release from death. How much death is on this tile? Quite a lot of death. So a fight just happened here, so I'm going to see what this does. Release from death. Takes a while. But raises the dead from this location. Also, we have our first shadow tile, which is this one, which is completely contrived in shadow. Dark Worship, what's this do? Spread shadow up from this location, expanding on the edges of the region of shadow it is in. A set of the amount of shadow will be applied to the closest non-shadowed connected locations. Adds 20 menace to this coven of witches, which may result in human nations invading it to destroy it. Uh-oh, that's not good. How about instead of that? That profile is indeed growing, yeah. Kind of thinking about maybe going up here and seeing what we can do up here, or maybe even like seeing what we can do out in the oceans. I love that we can just like travel along the oceans and then pop out in places. That's kind of neat. You know what? Let's send you to the Fez religion. Let's create an agent. Oh, you have no more recruitment points. I'm gonna generate over time so you can recruit more agents. Okay. Cause some panic, so that's good. We could make this person infamous, so if they get killed, then it lowers the profile of everybody else. I think is what I'm gonna do. So that just seems really smart. That's gonna take you a while. All right. Jimmy's been idle. Sorry, what? Oh, right. Yeah, you finished getting this one. So we've infiltrated this place, which means I could assassinate the person in charge. They're not aware of us, though. They do have a bit of gold. Let's see what else we can do here. You know, considering this place seems to have some unrest already, as well as plague, perhaps we should preach violence. Curses the ruler of this location to increase their estimation of cruelty and combat. This affects their behavior when making them more prone to cruel or violent actions. That or we could raid the periphery. Artists, you know, let's preach violence. Bring the violence, insignificant. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no, I love the, like, this game doesn't have a lot of visual variety, well, not a lot of visual animation or anything, but I do love how, like, there's a lot of, like, lovely little details. Like, you can tell that a lot of, like, love has been put into this sideways, just in, like, you know, the tiles, like, changing slightly, the edges getting corrupted, and then once an area is enshrined in shadow, it gets dark, and the whole region getting darker. Like, the reason this whole region is dark is because of my influence, right? Also, these are all ruins with very high death counts because the orcs just like came through here and fucking wrecked it all, which means I wonder if I can just go from place to place to place and raise up an undead army. I think I'm just gonna try and do that and see what happens. Can we? No, but you're headed down here already, so that's good. You're still working. Cool. Let's just chill for a second. They're fighting down there. Excellent. So this is a village, which I could infiltrate, which would take me quite a long time. Or I could raid the Ooh, I could just make a Well of Shadows here, because this area is already slightly in darkness. Let's raid the periphery here, and then make a Well of Shadows here. We'll do that. What's your profile? This guy's profile is like 0, so they shouldn't go after him. Seal broken. We've broken another seal to resurrecting the giant art thing. Yeah, who needs an army when you have undead? Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, who needs a real army when you have undead? They don't need to eat. It's perfect. And when they do eat, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone because they're eating the enemy. Increases the danger of all quests and neutral challenges in this location by 7. Each quest gains danger individually. Right? I don't know why I would want that, but you got a pretty high profile. So in 5 turns, another event's gonna happen. This place is very mad. Look at that unrest. Jesus. Devastation there is whack. So these people are now making words against us. This whole area is darkening. Interesting. So we could just attack this person because they are in my tile. Oh, interesting. That's our recruitment points. You can only recruit agents if you have a free slot and at least 1 recruitment point available. You gain recruitment points over time at a rate of 1 every 55 turns. Okay. General Sanaa has moved to disrupt the supplicant's activities. They waited until the supplicant is performing a challenge and disrupted it, causing the loss of up to 25 progress. They themselves lost 25% of their current HP due to exertion. They look this action. They look this action. You mean they took this action because they felt compelled to act due to their suspicion against the adversities and activities of the Sumpartan. That's a typo. Swarming Vermin. Hierophant Delta has encountered a throng of local vermin. Individually, the vermin offer little threat to our pawn, but when they number this many, they can become problematic. Kill the vermin. Lose 1 HP. There's 5. Let's kill the vermin. No, Delta, you're not getting a raise from that. You're still trying to raise us an undead army, so. The powers are useless? That is not the case, no. Powers are definitely useful. I just haven't found a spot when I actually need them yet. Although I haven't looked at this one. Creates a fleeting servant modifier on a Gurren as a distraction. Heroes will believe it to be a threat. Now, this is interesting. Let's create a threat there. See if they move. Mediator Brute Chart is close enough to receive immediate news from the action of Jimmy and is driven to a righteous fury. These injustices performed, they also gain a personal dislike. And Jimmy completes Preach the Gospel of Violence. Let's send you down here and fuel the fire. All right, well, they're almost done raiding that anyway. I think that's what this guy's trying to do. He's trying to attack Jimmy, but if they do attack Jimmy, that's not the end of the world. Because we can get more. Also, we can make Jimmy infamous, which means if they do kill Jimmy, then it's less of a concern. Also, it looks like he's leaving anyway, because it looks like our distraction seems to be working, because all of these dudes are now, a lot of them are now leaving. These two are fighting here next to us while we're trying to raise the dead. So if we catch this person out, if we catch this person out here, maybe we could hit him. Or maybe we could theoretically bring Delta up here and deal with them. Use scriptless support, okay. Once again, the supplicant encounters a group of potential supporters. We're going to allow it because that gets us done this turn. All right, we've now completed the raid on this area. There's 3 groups fighting here. Can't really do... I can make a Well of Shadows there. There's a lot of people here, though. Lead them to the orcs? You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's move them down to here and see if they follow. Okay, so we have no powers up. We don't have any agent because I don't have enough recruitment points. I need 4 more turns to get a recruitment point. More people are pissed at us. General is now moving to attack us, and they will seek them out a number of turns before losing the trail. Supplicant's been idle for 1 turn. Okay, so she is just straight up following us now. So let's bring you up here. Interesting, yeah, they moved down here. So they are following us back to where we were. Let's send them up to these ruins over here. So she's just following us. That's neat. Well, meanwhile, you are fueling the fire, and you're still trying to raise undead. Send you up here. Oh shit, I moved the wrong person. Damn it. That actually is a big whoopsie. I was trying to didn't realize I had Delta selected instead of the supplicant. Shit. Well, which cancels that. So gotta move things slowly and carefully, I guess. You're still trying to attack the supplicant. Jimmy has continued to fuel the fire. We could bribe the guards again, or we could infiltrate the holy site, which I think is what we're going to do. Have you lost the trail yet? You know what, actually, why don't you move down here? That's not what I wanted to do. Crap, I'm attacking my own person. Flee. Yeah, whoops. I attacked my own person by mistake. That's not what I wanted to do, but I can hit this person who's hitting me. Okay, now you can flee. A lesson learned. All right, so combat's a little twicky. I'll put it that way. Combat's a little twicky. Don't accidentally attack your own dudes. That's a bad thing, chat. We'll start a raid up there, and I'm assuming... Okay, so she's trying to reduce unrest... Where? Ahrazra Covenant? This place. So she's going to try and reduce unrest here. And then attack us. So mayhaps what we need to do is just like vamos. Cloud senses. Fog the eyes and ears and progress is difficult with distractions, but maddeningly impossible to find their source. Causes a unit engaged in a task to lose up to 10 points of progress towards that task. I give that to you. I'm not sure who I'd want to use that on or where I'd want to use that. Whoa. Continue. That's what I wanted. Let's just try and release from death there. I'm like fucking up here. And I keep on accidentally moving things I'm not realizing I'm moving. Also, where did the supplicant go? Where the fuck did you go, man? Oh, there you are. You're up here. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, you do have to be careful where you click. Because once you click, your action is done. 225 turns. Oh, Jesus. All right, well, you're gonna... move over there. Oh, so now the supplicant's engaged in combat? Okay, well, I could attack her. Proceed. And we just lost Delta. That's what you get for complaining. More dust. Well, no effects on that. At least it stopped them from attacking the supplicant. Ooh. I mean, I'm still figuring out how to play this, frankly. While he's still down there trying to raise the undead. He's ordered the creation of wards. I feel like I'm being ganged up on here. I'm just little evil monster people here. Now, are you still... Okay, so she's trying to reduce unrest. So while she's reducing unrest, let's build a well of shadows. Ain't gonna take too long. Has blocked the supplicant as they are too high in menace and profile to avoid patrolling guards. They attempt to perform this challenge. They have taken 1 HP while escaping. They will continue to do so until they leave this location. Daughterhood. The Daughterhood cult has existed for centuries. Their sect of waving through humanity's religious texts and developments, often their symbols, will found as a small part of a much larger temple. In concession, the dominant region to the faith of the Daughterhood and their preaching unnerves their listener, as they teach the Creator and it hates that the Creator hates creation and the humanity's very existence is a sin which may one day be undone. Despite their blasphemous doctrine, they are tolerated and sought out for their uncanny ability to foresee the future. Their guidance allows crops to be gathered before the storm and villagers evacuated before the flood. Lately, however, they are seeing the seeing daughter, Fort Churili, has started screeching in terror, raving that the end has come and that the time for unmaking is nigh. She will wait in Fort Churili for the agent to arrive. When they do, they can recruit her as a minion to summon a powerful first daughter. Well, that's neat. I can't complete this task because there's too many villages. I need to find some farms. Let's run you. Let's just see what happens when we run over to the orcs. Subjugate orc camp. Infiltrates orcish camp. What are you doing here? Okay, so I cannot see what you're doing. That's not too bad. That's pretty quick. Let's see what that does. I can subjugate orcs, apparently. We're still rezzing the dead over there with Our boy Jimmy. Can you hire some combatants? Durzok, if you've been watching for the last 20 minutes, you know about as much as I do. To be completely honest, I'm just fiddling and learning. Couldn't tell you what I could do. I wish I knew. We're trying to subjugate orcs, if that answers your question, sort of. More creation of wards. Scriptulous support. Let's put on a little display. Missed that. All right. So we've subjugated the orc camp. The orcs can be brought to heal by any who show strength and promise it to the horde who follow them. All right. Also, ladies here to fight us. Increase the orcish industry in this by plus 50, and neighboring locations by plus 25, both at a maximum 100. Higher industry will allow orcs to support a larger army, but this will result to make human societies consider the horde to be a higher threat. So I can't control them, but from what I can tell, but I can like push them in a direction. She's still trying to attack me. You're still rezzing stuff. Intern? Actually, I might be able to hire a new agent now that I realize this. Hold on. I can cancel things. Yeah, I can. Courtier. This is one I haven't seen before. There are always those who hate those with power, not of a sense of equality, but those with some of personal issue. They have obsessed over until their petty issues become a maddening desire to exact personal revenge. At home of the hills, the power of the courtier is in a manipulator of people, specializing in interpersonal relationships. They are able to turn individuals against one another, turning misplaced handkerchief into lethal battle between two heroes or a devastating civil war. I think I'm going to grab the Cursed, which is basically like Medusa. Her gaze can cripple a hero, awakening their combat abilities and making them easy prey. We're going to take her, and we're going to drop her in right here. Well, these. Great agent, the Cursed. There, select. All right, petrifying gaze. And let's see if we can use her to take out this guy. You think you got some bronchitis? Oh, boo, that sucks, dude. Although we're going to start infiltrating this camp first. So we're going to run you up here. A maximum power increases. You gain an agent slot. Okay, power is unlocked. Split Shadow. Creates a shadow agent by tearing a shadow off a hero. This shadow can be controlled like an agent, but loses 50% HP every turn. And it's not near its parent. Some location or agent. Okay, so would I use that as a distraction then? The first shadow begins to take hold and the world becomes slightly darker. As you expand your shadow, the nobles and heroes of the world will become obscured by darkness and lose the ability to defend themselves against the coming dominion. All right. You're down here. Let's actually send you up here, so hopefully they'll go up this way. Meanwhile, you down here, you're doing that. And you are working on this. What are you doing? Kind of a small button that you need to click on. Okay, so they're trying to reduce the threats while I'm trying to cause chaos here. Also, that's a lot of devastation here. 219%. Speaking of, this place has lost some unrest. Okay, so you've reached the cliffs. We're gonna run you down this way until hopefully she loses motivation. What's your motivation now? Still 51, man. Let's use a power. Boosts infiltration in the selected location. Reduces the danger of all quests. Creates a fleeting servant modifier on the given location as distraction. Heroes will believe it is a threat. Let's put you right there. Let's see if that'll distract her. Sure. Man, that like hasn't changed her interest in this at all. Jimmy completed release from death. All right. And we're also going to move you out of there. And we're going to move you up here. And once she gets to hire the Covenant, we're going to try and cause more chaos here. So I just created a zombie army here. Which I'm assuming... Yeah, army is not compatible. So I'm assuming this is just going to run around and cause problems. I'm assuming. That's my assumption. Which I think is a pretty safe assumption. Yeah, it still sucks though, dude. Regardless, I hope you have a swift recovery from bronchitis, because been there before and it blows. He's been idle for 1 turn. Did I not give you a command? I thought I told you to go up here. Or rather, go back down there. I want you to go back 1. Actually, we can send you up here. Make a well of shadows there. That's what I want you to do. And then you're going to go up to the coven. And you are still just getting chased. Okay. More wards against Shadow. Yeah, I'm assuming it's like just summoning an army that just goes around and causes problems. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here right now, right? Or what's going to happen here. Although you need to go up there to heal yourself. Because you're making a well of shadows. There's no rest and recuperate? What? Kind of hope that you would have a rest and recoup option, but I suppose not. Long to subjugate? The curse canceled the challenge. Why is that? Oh, because the army came down here and started fighting with the undead. So this army is now fighting with the undead. Well, I mean, it's causing problems at the very least. You know, actually, let's send you over here and see if we can start hitting this abbey. Because this whole area is kind of falling into chaos right now, even if we're not necessarily directly involved in it. Yeah, and you still can't rest and recoup. That sucks. So I can raid this place. There's a little bit of enchantment going on here. These leaders are starting to come to my side too, which is what you want to see. There's just nothing going on here anymore. This area is now just ruins. Well, we've done a pretty good job destroying it. Do you have any enchantment yet? All right, so there's a little bit of enchantment over there. Okay. Let's begin an infiltration of the holy site, unless there's something that we can do quicker. Raiding the periphery is way faster, so let's do that. Although, do we want to rest and resupply first? Doesn't look like you need it. Send you down to that orc camp until this person loses the thread here. Looks like the orcs are just kind of winning the war down here. I mean, we are actually getting towards our world panic and conquest percentage that we want to hit, so that is good. Doing? You're just resting? So this guy's going to rest for a bit and then go after Jimmy. Where did I put Jimmy? Jimmy's down here? What are these guys doing? So this person's also going to go after the supplicant and then eventually Jimmy too. Let's send Jimmy down to this spot. Ultrant Bastion and see if we can rest and recuperate. Because we need to find somewhere to rest Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy's just like in a state of like about to fucking die, right? Because he's got 2 HP. So I'm literally just looking for somewhere that I can rest. Unless we just want to cause more chaos, which we could do. How long does... Actually, that's really fast. Fuck it. Sorry, Jimmy. You're just going to stand there and infiltrate. We're just going to tell you to travel real far and just get away from that person if you can. Because she's just fucking chasing. Just non-stop. She's got a fucking hard-on for the supplicant. He's still following. We're gonna create a fleeting servant there. Maybe it'll distract people a little bit. Jimmy's getting pretty close already. And you are just quietly infiltrating this holy site, which we've done now. It's close enough to receive immediate news of the actions of the curse and is driven to a righteous fury. Great, so we've got another one. We did complete raiding the periphery, though. You know, I'm going to try attacking her right now, because she's chasing the supplicant, right? And the curse deals 0 damage. Damn, she's like just way stronger than all my dudes. Lesson learned. Oh, God dang it. That was the wrong decision. Let's just build a well of shadows here. He's still chasing. Is she? Yep. She's still trying to disrupt and move. But we did slow her down, so that's not all bad. Speaking of, how's that infiltration going? Getting there. Can't the curse do the things that the heroes do? I didn't summon a cursed. I tried to summon a fleeting servant, which is the distraction modifier, but it doesn't seem to work. The split shadow is the one that acts as a normal one. But we're going to boost this. Which gives him a boost towards taking over it, I think. Sorry, what? I literally just tried to boost it, but it says no longer valid. What? I don't understand. Right, I guess we'll raid it then. Meanwhile, you're doing that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Although I do have a recruitment point now, so we'll create an agent. The Survivor. Ooh, this one's new. The last of the tribe of his kind, the Frost Giant seeks only vengeance against humanity for the slaughter of his people. It no longer matters to him what becomes of the world after the task is complete. Powerful magical survivor. All right, who wants to be the Frost Giant? Chat, press 1. says that she has powers. Yes, but I have no idea how those work, and they certainly didn't seem to do much if they did. Also, this person comes with 3 free minions. But yes, you are correct. It did say that she has powers. I don't know how those work. Clearly they didn't, but... Bring the snows. Ooh. Let's send him down here. Because it seems like he still has the same abilities. Actually, hold up. Nah, we'll send him there. Get him to raid. Okay, so he can raid really quickly. So maybe we should just, like, duck him around and get him to raid a bunch of these spots right there. Yes, you came with wolves. Oh, sweet. More people are moving to attack him. Sideways raided the periphery. More people are going after the Covenant. Or the Supplicant. Bring the snows. Causes the surrounding location to grow colder, reducing habitability. The climate is temperate and colder. Low habitability can reduce food production. I mean, already kind of wrecked their food production. Let's send you down to here. We'll hit these little villages down here. We're actually going to send you down to this village right here. We're going to raid these 2 villages to just try and get this whole area to darken a little bit. Go to. Okay. Let's keep you moving because everybody's chasing you. Supplicant. Impish supporters. The cursed encounters mischievous imps. While casting, the creatures offer their assistance in our plans, but they will require magical feed to assist. If we refuse, they will... okay. So I could... This would kill this person. In 10 challenge. Lose 1 power. Ignore them, lose 3 challenge progress. I think I'm just going to ignore them. Because I don't want to, like, lose the cursed. Yep, I can see that. It's making progress. Shira. Question, Shira Jinjin. Do you play this? Because this is my absolute first game ever after playing the tutorial, so I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I mean, we are prime evil, and evil doesn't like money. Obviously, because we're communist. Chops. Clearly. Naturally. Let's, raid, because they can this dude can raid real fast. Oh, geez. Well, Supplicant is now under attack. I don't have an option to make him run away, and Supplicant is now dead. The Supplicant has been killed. Infamous and feared across the lands. They were a very visible symbol of the evils facing the world, and now that he is dead, the world breathes a sigh of relief, believing the danger has passed. The world panic is temporarily reduced, and all agents who were below half of his profile of menace have their profiles and menaces reduced, not already at minimum. This one has served its purpose. F's for the Supplicant. Kind of did around the world in 80 days, too. Okay. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to move you. This has the exact same problem that Conquest of Elysium has. Oh, absolutely. No, it summons this literal demon, which is the size of... if you break all of the seals, it summons the world serpent that will consume cities. So, yes. You are correct. Let's go subjugate more of those. And then you go back to raiding because I hit the wrong button. A little bit of unrest, but not much. This guy who killed the Supplicant is now going after Jimmy. Or, no, he didn't kill the Supplicant, but is now going after Jimmy. It's fine. Man, everybody's going after Jimmy now. Poor Jimmy. Jimmy, no. Jimmy is currently moving to subjugate orcs where we ended up. There he is. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, he's traveling to a village to go fight with Jimmy. Baron Liptball is falling to the shadow and now is past the halfway point. This will reduce their motivation to perform various actions which will harm your interests, such as attacking your heroes and warding against Shadow and driving back Shadow or ordering the destruction of high maintenance locations. So, also, another seal has been broken. Cool. 4. Shuriken. Which is this guy right here. What are you doing currently? Sitting, Jimmy? Let's see, what can we do? Send you up that way. And Jimmy's now under attack, which means Jimmy's now dead. And once again, this one has served its purpose. So my 2 infamous agents are now dead, but the 2 that I have left are pretty low-key, so that's good. Duchess Maris says okay, more creation of wards. We raided, sideways, the ice giant raided this village down here. Gonna raid them again. Ponce, thanks for the host. Right, so we are building a well of shadows and we are raiding. Okay, so that's what we're gonna let them do now. Because the 2 people that I have left are pretty quiet. The Cursed has found that the military presence here is somewhat forceful. They can either comply and waste valuable time, or ignore requests and garner more attention. Lose 8 challenge progress. But I hope you're doing well, Pons. The mid-air vessels is close enough to receive immediate information. Uh-oh. We successfully raided the periphery a 2nd time. How big is that army? I think that we could actually fight him. Because we have the wolves here. He has 2 sellswords, but... We're going to infiltrate this holy site. That's going to take way too fucking long. Fuck that noise. Let's raid it instead. Perfect. Much better. Let's infiltrate this. Nah, that would take years. All right, let's murder this. Perfect. And you're getting done slowly. Well, that's good. What's up, Discordazium, I think is how you say that. But this is a little game that I saw on Steam, and it has a demo if you want to try it. But we are sort of, how do I explain this? Put simply, we are the forces of evil in the background of a bigger 4X game, basically. So we are trying to infiltrate and cause as much chaos as possible. And it's one of those games that's like, I kind of have no idea what I'm doing right now, to be completely honest, but I'm enjoying it. So I'm basically just running around and causing as much mayhem as possible. Also, we just raided a church. In times of danger, people flee to fortress cities, and the army defends their local duke or duchess, leaving the surrounding areas ripe for the picking of marauding warbands. Queen Kalinganon is now 100% aware. This represents being aware of your presence and nature of the true threat. All right, so she's now aware of us. How's this area doing? No unrest, lots of devastation, lots of unrest up there. So I could go back up there and fuel the fire. Which actually might be what I just do. We'll move you up there, fuel the fire. I think we'll fuel the fire down here, and then we're going to run down here and start causing problems down here. But chat, can I get a round of beers for Ponce and the people that he brought in, as well as can I get a shout out for Ponce if possible? Oh, really? That's gonna take forever. Fuck that. You know, I keep seeing these things. It's like, this looks like a good idea. Also, this is gonna take 1 billion years. So how about instead of doing that, we just go and fight more stuff? See, it seems like this guy, real strong, not very good at infiltrating. Real strong, not great at infiltrating. Merchant of Antiques. The cursed goes about their business. They're called by a trader sitting beside his assortment of wares. He's been watching for a while now and realized that the cursed is involved in some affairs that they may not want the guards knowing about. He assures the cursed that he has no intention of turning customers over to the guards, ensuring that subject is well understood and the agent does not make a purchase. They would not be a customer, and so might not be as safe from his reports. He may, of course, not be trustworthy, and possibly the item bought will turn out to be of no worth at all. Let them call them. We will not be extorted. Buy a trinket. Requires 20 gold. Buy a potentially rare item. Requires 30 gold, 30% chance of reading a random rare item. Buy an inscrutable item. You know, fuck it, why not? No, never mind. Actually, I don't think I have any gold. We will not be extorted. I do have gold, just not on that character. I mean, I did, actually. It was just on the guy that died, so I guess we lost it. I'm assuming. How strong are you? This person is moving to attack the giant, but it's going to take her a little bit to get there. Meaning giant can probably raid the, maybe not the periphery of that, maybe the periphery of this. Gallon sends funds to support the mediator for that gun, giving them 29 gold. Well, they're giving money to people that I am raiding. Do you have any villages? Or are those all just big fortresses? They're all just big fucking fortresses. Let's go after this village, actually. Let's just head in the other direction. Curse has been idle. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Well, I mean, we did finish the well then. So we've finished the well here, which is good. Meaning that I can move the cursed elsewhere. Can I access the vault? It's gonna cost a few turns, but we can access the vault. Uh-oh. Well, looks like my giant is now fighting Nirzor Venabaum. So it's wolves. Oh, interesting. I can swap that. No idea what that does. Okay, so I lost one of my wolves. Seems like everything attacks once. And then we have the option to flee or keep fighting. I'm gonna flee. Sideways has fled from the mediator. Escaping before a killing blow could be struck. As they were attacked and did not kill the hero profile, menace gain will be far less. Sideways was attacked and can accuse of unwarranted aggression. You can muddy the water and perhaps confuse the issue significantly. So they gain more menace than we do. Let's defame. Gain some menace, but hopefully counteract. Question is, where the heck is he? He's just paying everybody off. Baroness Foyo has ordered the creation of wards. More wards. Benabong is moving to attack. There you go. There you are. And then he gets attacked again. He's just stuck. All right, well, rip sideways. So now we just have the curse left. So I think it's pretty safe to say that I have no idea what I'm doing in this game. But regardless of how poorly I'm doing and how much I'm getting wrecked, are you enjoying this, chat? What do you think? Should we do more of this? Try and actually get a win in on this? 'Cause I could play this some more. Not today, probably, but we'll play this match until it's done. But I could do more of this. All right, so I can now take your gold from this guy. Taking the little bit of money that he has left. Combat and cruelty. Let's see what we can do over here. Infiltrate the market and the docks. That's gonna take a long time, geez. So build a well of shadows there, which I'm gonna try and do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mediator Brute has driven back the shadow at the Abbey, reducing the enchantment. Okay, well, at the very least, our work done by the giant didn't go unnoticed. Yeah, I too have very little idea of what's going on. Skeleton warriors. The cursed has encountered a group of skeleton warriors, stronger and better organized than most undead pawns. Skeletal warriors attack in a disconcerting silence. I recommend, if you're curious about how this game works, download the demo and try it, because there's a demo for this which walks you through the basics. Like, realistically, like, that's probably the best way for, like, you guys to figure out what's going on. Download the demo and try it. Because it does walk you through all the basic mechanics, and it'll explain to you what you're looking at. Better than most undead warriors in a disconcerting silence. Their blows and unrelenting and uncaring in their unlife, we could undo and frame them for kills against our thing. So I could hurt myself, avoid them. Yeah, we'll just avoid them. They're not moving to attack the cursed, though, so that's the thing. Uh-oh, now they are. Move to disrupt the cursed's activities. Split shadow. Must be a non-chosen one hero. All right, so now I've created a split shadow, which I can control and use as a normal crew. That's pretty slow. Can I raid the periphery of this? That's pretty quick. I now have a split shadow person here. Ah, geez, but I just moved him back by mistake. You know, actually, let's move it back down to the Abbey here. So I can now move this person around, this evil person, and cause problems in the background. This is a funky bug. You can actually see, like, the background of the image just, like, infecting it. All right, so let's try and infiltrate this holy site. Brutal assassination. Death shadow. I'm trying to see, what can we get done in a decent amount of time? I'm gonna make another well of darkness. While you here continue trying to make a well of shadows as well. So we're trying to make 2 wells of shadows. Yeah, it really is, yeah. Mediator's shadow canceled, no longer valid. Oh, did you die? What? Whoa. Or can we no longer go after it? Maybe we can no longer go after it. Let's try and infiltrate the holy site. Impish supporters. Let's do that. Let's lose 1 power, but gain 10 challenge progress, because I'm trying to get these challenges done, and they're taking time. We got someone else who's moving to attack us. Another seal was broken. We're at 6 of 9. Nice. And then you get attacked. Okay. That kills you. You know what? I'm pretty accepting. Giant spiders. Pretty accepting of losing this one. I think what we're going to do is we are going to just kind of call this our first look at this game. and just accept that we're going to lose. Because I think I'm going to lose. And then the next time we play, we're going to play on easy. Because, you know, this is kind of that style of game, right? I still have no idea what this group is doing. But it seems to be doing my bidding, so that's good. Yumurka is now falling to Shadow, and has now passed the halfway point into Enshadowment. Okay, cool. So we are, like, finally starting to Enshadow all of these people. I have no agents left, which is bad. But I can recruit another one. Ooh. Let's, recruit another generic one. Let's give you more intrigue. Chat. Press 1. First, or raise your hand. First person to type next gets this name. Who wants it? Yeah, but I've been streaming for almost 9 hours tonight. So we'll play this through to the end. Jira. We'll play this through till the end, and next time will be us kind of playing this for realsies, you know? +3. Could also assassinate. That's a long time that's going to take. Lay low. Oh, interesting. Reduces an agent's menace. Ooh. Feel the fire? How much fire is here? It's kind of no unrest. All right. Let's just do that. Also, this just got darker because this village is like on our side now, basically. Especially with that Well of Shadows. Duke Lenborn sends funds. I guess like if you have people under your control, then you could just theoretically go and immediately take those funds. Ernwaz ordered the creation of wards. They're sending other people money. I mean, I've played these types of games before, Shira, so trust me, I know what I'm getting into. Clarenburr sends his funds. This one is just interesting to me because it's a single developer and it's a hobby project, right? So this is immediately more interesting to me than the big budget projects of this type, you know? She's driven back the shadow, reducing the enshadowment of the location, but not the ruler. This place, which I'm trying to take with my powers right now. Also, this place is like very heavily unrested. They're basically just rioting here now. Also, it seems like an orc fortress was constructed down here in that other area that I'd more or less captured, which is pretty good. Cool. I think once we've corrupted this spot here, or actually no, we lost that person. Once we're done, because the shadow finally died. Once we're done with this spot here, which we're getting close to, we're going to try and subjugate those orcs. Lingering Ghost. Hierophant Shira encounters a ghostly creatures while casting. The ghosts are driven to our magic, hoping it might fill them with new life. They so desperately crave. It won't, of course, but they have nothing left to lose. Destroy them. Game 3 profile. Lose challenge progress. Let's destroy them. Queen Vassal is now 100% aware of us, so she's now aware of us. But this ruler is starting to fall to us, which is good. We want this Well of Shadows done. The darkness flows across the land like a Milligan Lake. Cool, so we've completed the Well of Shadows here. Let's try and subjugate these orcs after we're done with that Well of Shadows. Although they closed this Well of Shadows, which kind of sucks. But we're still infiltrated, so that's good. You like Ghost having on it. Yeah, no, that's fair. We've reached the Orc Fortress. Let's subjugate the Orc Fortress. Won't take us too long. More people are aware of us. I do like how dark this chunk of the map has gotten, though. Like, we are making dents. Like, world panic is rising. But, But you know, we're not doing too much work here, I think. How are we doing? 16 of 25, 24. There we go. Aaron Trashy has ordered the creation of wards against us. Lots of wards. I love the variety in the icons. They look so cool. We've subjugated an orc fortress. More people are aware of us. Okay, so this orc fortress is now going to fight on our behalf. Let's see if we can make a well here. How long does it take to raid? Very long time. Infiltrating is also kind of a while. Although infiltrate is faster. Yeah, let's infiltrate this castle. 510. Our entrance is falling to shadow. Cool. Where are you at? So the owner of this abbey that we damaged a couple of times is falling to us. I like how they've just kind of vamoosed the area. There's still this guy here, but that's about it. And I have a feeling that losing agents is just going to be kind of part of this game. They've ordered the creation of wards. More wards. Door salesman, yeah, pretty much. Rulers will create wards. More wards. More wards, more wards, more wards. It's like they must construct additional wards. Hey, Bobtron. We are forces of evil trying to cause the apocalypse. How are you? Hierophant Shira completes Infiltrate Fortress. Cultists join watch alongside the regular guards, identical to the normal eye, and they recognize each other by a single scar on their left eyelid. All right, so we've infiltrated this place and the guards, and we can access the vault now. And that's only going to take 2 turns, and we're going to give you bonus intrigue, because that's what we are using you for, is intrigue. Baron Lethal has completely succumbed to us, meaning I think I can hire you as an agent now once I get recruitment points. I think that's how that works. So now I can take all the gold from this guy. So whenever this guy gets gold now, I can just take it from him, which is kind of great. Or I could give him gold, maybe? Close enough to receive immediate news. I need to move Shira now. Because you have, well, actually not a huge profile. Do you have any soldiers? Yeah, they definitely do have soldiers. Are you coming after us? No, but you're going to try and disrupt us. Bribe the guards. Reduces security by 25 for 25 turns at the cost of 25 gold. Actually is not that long to make a Well of Shadows. That's going to gain us a lot of problems, though. And he says that as he's doing it. Also, that person who's running around is leaving us. We're the good guys, bringing the... Yeah, no, we're definitely the good guys, trying to free the world of their mortal pain and suffering. Basically, the goal of this game is to make everything fall into darkness. And summon the world serpent. And Shadowman... really need this guy gone. Unfortunately, I don't... The giant would have been able to fight this person. Maybe we should have left him, you know? Kind of hoping they'll go hit him, but maybe not. Oh shit, Mediator is falling to shadow. Also, another seal was broken. We're at 7 of 9. So this guy's starting to fall into shadow. You know, once we're done with this village here, I'm gonna try and take that from, see if I can make him fall into that. Dense Macabre. Hierophant Shira notices skeletons climbing from the earth, seeking magic, which is being woken. Creatures driven by simplistic need are often the easiest to manipulate and use. Add death to this location. Lose 3 challenge progress. Oh, fuck it, let's lose 10. Add some death to this area. The area darkened heavily. We raise death, we'll also get a bigger zombie army. And where are we at? 35, 38. We'll finish it this turn. They're also very aware of me. We need to move. What kind of seals are we breaking? The cute ones that you hit with a baseball bat up in the north. No, we are breaking the seals which will resummon an Elder God. We're trying to resummon our Elder God, which is like, I guess, a really powerful hero unit, which is this god. All right, so now we have another Well of Shadows, and meanwhile they closed the Well of Shadows up there, but that's fine. You know, I'm gonna send you down here, and we're gonna subjugate a bunch of orcs. I think that's what we're gonna do for the next little bit. Subjugate orc camp. Oh shit, I have a recruitment point. A warlord. Orcs respect strength, but also wisdom in their own fashion. The orcish warlord is not a simple brute, hacking his enemies, but a skilled tactician, talented in campaign planner, and understanding the needs of an army on the march. Sure, let's get the warlord. Requires a location with orcish forces. Okay, select. I would assume might probably is what we want on the warlord. Who wants to be the orcish warlord? Chat, as before. Yes. Well, in this it is. Delta. In this, naturally. I never said it's good. I'm being incredibly sarcastic, my friend. Does anybody want to be this orcish warlord? Who can cause orcish expansion and organize a horde, retreat to the hills. Cool. Brander buddy. I like how typing is hitting WASD, which moves the screen around. Organize the horde, increases the orcish industry by 50%. Causes this camp to spawn new. Already, okay, you know, let's do that. Oopsies, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to, oopsies. Okay, so you, try this again. Organize the horde. Yes. And you, subjugate this orc camp. Oh, duh. We've subjugated another orc camp. And we're going to subjugate this orc camp. We're actually just like rallying our people with us. Mediators is driving back the shadow. They're driving back the shadow in this location a bunch, but that's fine because like our shadow's spreading from up here. I mean, like I said, we're just trying to fix the suffering of the mortal realm by simply bringing forth the elder gods that, you know, we all know and love, right? Everybody's favorite. Let's cause orcish expansion, see what that does. Someone else has completely fallen to us. Excellent. This person has completely fallen to us. Which means they theoretically should become hireable as an agent. Same with you. If they are a hero unit, you may corrupt them and turn them into an agent under your control. Oh, if they are a hero, okay. This person is trying to drive back the shadow. How strong are you? 9 of 9? We've caused orcish expansion. So we'll see what that does. Oh, I see. It made an orc camp down here. Interesting. Oh, he's been idle. Shit. Oh, shit. He can recruit goblins? Recruits a minion type of goblin. Takes 2 turns. Okay. Seems like it, Delta. That big green orc, big green good. Man, battle command, attacking and battle command defending. Recruit an orc warrior. Interesting. Okay, I'm learning how to recruit some soldiers. And, looks like Shira gets more intrigue. we've recruited a goblin. Cool. Has HP, 1 attack, 1 defense. Okay. Gonna recruit another goblin. We've also recruited an orc warrior. Let's recruit another goblin down there. If a character is infamous, when they die, everybody else's profile and menace is decreased. One of those is a bit more expendable than the others. Yes. Well, I mean, we got nothing else to spend money on, so might as well buy something. But don't say anything mean about me goblins, okay? I like me goblins. Goblins are good boys. Speaking of. Yeah, attack 4. Yeah, those are much stronger. What does this guy have? Okay, so these knights are basically a goblin. Okay, I really can't hit him, though. So when the elder is reborn, they're born down there. Alright, well. I'll send him down here, and we're gonna go rally more orcs, I think. Organize the horde. Give me a lot of menace. I love that the orcs have like entirely taken over this chunk of the map here. I have a feeling this game is really chill to watch. Where's the game track your gold? Good question. I've been trying to figure that out. I think it's from one hero to another, so heroes have individual gold counts. As far as where it's actually shown, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's unique from character to character. Shot. Let's recruit one more goblin. Might as well have as many goblins as I can. Alright, so one more turn remaining. I don't have 4 though. I don't want to dismiss anybody because there is nobody there. Huh, that seems like a weird bug. I go down there and make the Coven of Witches worship darkness. And where'd my warlord go? There you are. And subjugate another orc camp, which I can do very quickly, apparently. None of this. Well, it does matter, but I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, the music to me just has DF vibes, which I appreciate. Lord can be brought to heal by any who show strength and promise it to the horde. Would follow them. So you are doing dark worship. And let's run you down to here. Subjugate them. Aegis has ordered the creation of wards against Shadow. Kind of wish I could zoom out a little more. Or I wish that there was a mini-map or something. There is kind of some crazy stuff going on in like the further reaches of this, but... Subjugated another orc camp, because he can just like do that like immediately. I'm just like going to place and immediately subjugating. Also, okay, I was gonna say, are you not Brander, buddy? Yeah, you are. All right. Getting there. And it seems that our warlord can now have some more might, because he just leveled up. And you are doing this. I think where we fucked up in the beginning was we tried to do too much in one specific spot too quickly. That's fine. The worship of forbidden gods is prohibited, and with good reason. Their names curse the air and sap life from the sun, and to give sacrifice to them is welcome into the world. The orcs can be brought to heal. Okay, so now we are doing causing dark worship in the Coven of Witches down here. Whatever that does. I'm gonna try and open another Well of Shadows. Try. The Orcish Warrior. Next turn is going to subjugate another orc camp. Apparently can't. You know what? We're gonna go down here. We're gonna see if we can start getting some of these villages down here, because there's a lot of villages down here, not a lot of armies. I'm just gonna run these orcs down to there. Start raiding stuff. Okay, so she's just trying to attack us. Let's try and... Oh, because we cannot move because we are currently getting attacked. Great. Well, they immediately killed on my orc, and then they killed my goblin, and then we can flee. Move away quietly. You know what? Let's just run down to here too. See if we can just escape. Moving to attack us. Meanwhile, our warlord has reached down here. Infiltrate will take forever, because you're not very smart, but you can raid. We can see them chasing my dude there. Completed... Brander's completed raiding this area. I'm going to, God damn, there's so many things I could do right there. So my conclusion, after playing this for 2 hours, this game's cool. There's something here. It's confusing, and I feel like I'm doing everything wrong. But this is cool. Like, there's definitely a neat game here. I do wish that there was some more indications of what's happening, but you know, it's an early access game, so I'm not too worried. Here has reached the city, okay. Still being chased? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Seems like we were able to get out. Perhaps we can bribe the guards, because I do have some money. And we can finish raiding the periphery. We successfully bribed guards, as well as raiding. Damn. These AI dudes are really strong. I'll raid that while we... Having per turn, Jesus. Let's move you up there and see how long that's going to take. That is quite the... Well, we're just going to raid you and raid you. Oh. Well, we're already doing that. I'm gonna raid these 2 spots. Won't take too long. Although you need to rest and recoup. Actually, let's do that. Rest and resupply. I thought that. Oh, you're already done raiding. Well, that was quick. Is there a fire here? Unrest? Yeah, sure. Let's fuel the fire. We're just gonna cause unrest. Characters from before are coming to fight us. Okay, so you're now done resting and resupply. Another seal is broken. We only have 1 more seal before the World Serpent awakes. How much did you get back from resting and resupplying? Not as much as I would hope. But I have a agent creation point. The Monarch. Okay, that's a terrifying looking picture. Chat, so you know we were talking earlier about the art in this game being mwah. Look at this. Look at this shit. Now that night has fallen and she returns to reclaim her throne, regal and solemn speaks rarely, but her words resonate with all who hear them. Gotta do something real quick on the back end. Also, chat, if you're listening to the stream, could I get a round of beers? Once the nation has fallen into shadow, it must be led. All right, let's try this Monarch. Uh-oh. Okay, so I can't actually summon her. I don't have enough enshadowment. Let's bring in you. Give you intrigue again. Chat, I need another name. You want to be this new generic murderer person? I don't know. Press 1. Unless you don't want one. Which, okay, there we go. For own cash. Bless you. And recruit some gubbins. Forward current percent. Okay. Gonna keep raiding this spot. Same with you. Oh, but you're getting attacked. Which means Orc Warlord might just die now, which is fine. Brander Buddy was defeated and has fallen to the ground. All right, so you're actually going to run away. I retract what I was saying I was going to do earlier. I'm going to send them there as a distraction. Didn't take long. I mean, could have been faster. You've recruited a goblin. Good on you. Organize the horde. See what that does. Bring you back up. What exactly does Organize the Horde do? Completes Organize a Horde. I guess I don't really know what I should be doing right now. It's kind of the problem. Only 8% of the world is covered in shadow. Mostly ocean. Let's try releasing some stuff from death. Let's try accessing Vault. See what money they have. Almost none. Great. Try making another Well of Shadows. Apparently, release from death is no longer available because there isn't enough death there. There's quite a bit of death up there, so I guess I could go up there. To one of those first villages that we took. Just kind of hoping another seal will get broken. I just want to finish another 91 turns so that the seal gets broken. That's my main hope. I just want to see what that world serpent looks like. Apathetic witness. Let's spend 5 gold and get rid of it. Has encountered a swarm of thick dog-sized spiders. There's no concern of ours. I could lose some menace. You know what? Fuck it. Let's lose some menace. The darkness flows across the land. Cool. So we've made another darkness spreader. Let's infiltrate this holy site here. Although this person's probably got some pretty... Well, actually, can I rest and recoup? Rest and resupply first. We've rested and resupplied. So now you're back up to full health. I can... Once we have more shadow, we can start desecrating the holy site, which is interesting. What that does. I just want to make it through another 81 turns to release the world snake. Wonder what like some of the bigger strategy streamers I know would think of this. Forming vermin once again. Just let's lose an HP. That's fine. No biggie. You must be inclined to... Most inclined to attack Hierophant is Shira. This bloody person down here. But also not that strong. Doesn't have that much of an army. Kind of surprised that this game doesn't have like more renown. This game doesn't have more known about it. Like I'm surprised you don't see it more. This is a really neat little game. Let's make another Well of Shadows if I get the opportunity. We now have zombies. So I guess like zombies basically like coax enemy armies to just show up and fight them, basically. Oh shit, you've been idle for a long time. I thought that you were creating one of these, but I guess I was wrong. I thought I clicked that button. Must have just misunderstood. I will avoid them, that's fine. Just trying to make wells in these places. You're not coming to kill me, are you? No, you're not. Cool. You're just passing through. Lure the spiders. Okay, so it's not like building more wells of shadows. It's moving the well of shadows. Because, like, I guess I can only have one well of shadows at a time. So maybe I need to just place the well of shadows in a place that is convenient, maybe? Anyway, we got a new one who I'm just going to give to Audio. Welcome to the good fight, Audio. We're going to access the vault and try and get some spare change. the station. Let's just keep raiding them. What can we get audio to do? Since you're brand new, we're gonna run you down to here and see if we can cause more unrest there. I'm just gonna try and fuel the unrest. Chronokesh gets more intrigue. And audio is finished, of course, acquiring gold from this place, which is good. Because you've accessed this vault. By bribing the guards, which I can do in one turn, that's quick. Successfully bribe the guards. Let's see what that gives us. Means I could just assassinate the leader here, which doesn't seem all that optimal. Assuming that'll let us fuel the fire. And you down here, Chronokesh has reached this spot, at which point we're just going to fuel the fire. Try and cause as much unrest down there as possible so that actually causing problems in there is easier. Dr. Rogue Valencia has driven the shadow at the Axel Covenant. So it's like it's basically just like a little strategy game of tug of war. But in 49, 47, 46 turns, we'll have that world snake. I want to see the world snake. I want to see what that looks like. Because supposedly it's the size of a city, so. In times of danger, the people flee the fortress cities, and the army defeats their local duke or duchess by leaving the surrounding areas ripe for picking. This poor place. All right, so you, now that you're done with that, just going to try infiltrating. You know, I haven't tried an assassination yet. Let's try an assassination. Because this ruler is completely taken over. But I'm just curious as to what will happen if we put the heir in charge. So I'm just going to try an assassination. Meteor gains. Shansburg is moving to attack Shira. Oh, that's not good. So Shira's got 2 people coming to attack him. Also, I've changed Fuel the Fire to Infiltrate. The problem is now 2 people are attacking. Which means this person dies now. Kind of that simple. No one noticed. Wait, what? Oh, so you finished fueling. This person down here finished fueling the fire. Infiltrate you in a reasonable amount of time? Yes, now I can. Okay, so we're going to try and infiltrate this holy site. Meanwhile, audio up here. Cool. We silently assassinated this person. Audio committed assassination. Keys copied and swapped for fakes. Maps made. Latches ruined. And weeks of careful planning. All for an hour's work. And a single blade through the heart, silently in the dead of night. Good job, audio. So now there's no ruler here. So I wonder what I can do here. Can I appoint a new ruler? Doesn't seem like it, but it certainly seems like I can... Certainly seems like I can do something here. Raid the periphery, I guess, but I don't see the point of that. Whole topside is completely controlled by orcs. Let's send audio back down to this village. There's a lot of unrest down there, so I could just cause more unrest. And audio has like no heat on them whatsoever. $30-something turns until hostile dreams. Chronokesh's mind is assaulted with while they rest with unsettling, tiring dreams. Oh, let's gain 3 profile, that's fine. You know, I kind of want to just stop seeing the words of shadow. Notice, because I just keep clicking through that. Okay, so Chronokesh has infiltrated a holy site. The shadow will spread faster. Little bit of shadow going on down here. Actually, we should try and access this vault. That's actually pretty quick, too. Not much, but we are fully infiltrated. And here's brains driven back to shadow. Okay, I no longer want to see notifications about wards. Hey, look at all of this money that Chronokesh just got. Hey. We've accessed the vault in this holy site. So we infiltrated the holy site, and then we've accessed the vault. So now that we've done that, let's jump down to this castle. See if we can infiltrate this fortress. That's a reasonable amount of time. You down here. Infiltrate this farming community. We're now infiltrating a castle and a farming community to try and get into their vaults. More people driving the shadow back. Poison. Karanesh suddenly falls unwell. Poison wrecks their system with a spy master of the humans, less direct and visible in their methods than the usual hero, has managed to poison her. They may have to slow down. I can endure the poison and lose 3 HP, or we can lose 1 power. Let's lose a power. All right, 15 turns left until we see the snack. These games also are not that long. I think that this is a good amount of time. Chronokesh completes and infiltrates the forest. Shadow will spread at a faster than normal rate. Also, chat, can I get a round of beers? Anybody who's listening to the stream? I know that there's just kind of not a lot going on in chat, so anything to kind of get it moving. All right, so now we can access this vault. Excellent. And we're still infiltrating that one. Chronokesh, we're going to increase your intrigue, which speeds up infiltration from what I can tell, if I'm understanding this correctly. This person is moving to attack us. Where are you? You're a 10 out of 10 combat. Let's just finish this. Take all of the gold, and then run to the orc settlements and see if we can hire some orcs. Because we have like 300 gold on that character now. You're also going to access the vault. Hierophant gains a new command. Oh, I'm going to give you bonus a point in might, because that's like the combat skill from what I can tell. Where'd you end up? You're right there. You've reached the orc camp. 10 turns, chat. 10 turns until we receive a the world snake. So I can now hopefully get at least one defender by the time she gets here. Now we're going to take all the gold from this place. Completed access vault. Could I? No, I can't quite do that. Let's just keep raiding this one. So we are being followed by this lady, who's now in the same tile with us. But we're now fighting with her. So she has significantly higher attack than us, which immediately kills you. And now we get to flee. We're going to slip away quietly. And are you going to keep chasing us? Yes. Let's see if I can use a power. Something in the dock increases danger of all quests and neutral challenges in this location by 7. Each quest gains danger individually. I don't understand the reason why I would want that. I don't know why danger is good. Let's try this. See if that'll change your motivations. You're just down here raiding. What is your profile? 29? Doesn't seem that crazy. 7 turns. 6 turns. Go to. Dismiss. Seems like the person that was chasing us is now kind of gone-ish. We'll subjugate this orc camp. Two, 1. Dismiss. Audio's done raiding once again. We are going to assassinate the person in charge once again. That's what Audio's going to do. And the god awakens. She who will feast will be the only, will one day grow to devour the entire world, but a newly born she is weak and can be killed by mortal hands. She will grow constantly and can be used to assault human forces, but be warned, you will lose if she is killed. The end begins. Oh my god. Look at the... So chat, you know how we keep oogling over how cool it is when the world changes? Look at this map now. It's a fucking black void of, like, nothingness. That is cool. So now we have this unit. We've subjugated another orc camp. I can raise this frontier village now. And recruit an orc warrior. So I guess you're trying to attack She Who Shall Feast, right? Audio's under attack by some pretty strong humans, so I think Audio dies, yeah. Going to just attack this guy. We'll see how this goes. Jewel Feasts has driven back Many Glades Sarahs, forcing them to cancel the task they were involved in, causing them to retreat to the Abbey. Okay, so I made somebody retreat back to there, or back to here. And we're going to go back to raising this location. Chronokesh has somebody coming to attack them. But we recruited an orc warrior, so that's a benefit. Army of Tens attacked She Who Will Feast, dealing 6 damage. She Who Will Feast reached an orc camp. Oh, I was hoping I could summon orcs. Can recruit agent. We should have created an agent then. Place you here. Give you might. Doom incoming or trying? I mean, realistically, I have no idea what I'm doing, right? Realistically, I have zero clue what I'm doing. Let's see if I can eat this hero. Okay, so we're going to try and attack Meteor Gynacle Stanadia, who's caused us much a problem. Oh, really? Okay, why didn't you go and do the thing that I thought you were going to go do? Okay. Let's get you to recruit a goblin. Where did my other person go? There you are. Interesting. She's now 44 in size. So she's like doubled in size already in the time that I've had her. She who will feast, that is. Somehow we're supposed to be getting items, and I have a feeling getting items is like the actual important thing. The problem is I have no idea how to actually get items. Okay, let's travel you up to Frontier Village. Cause Orcish expansion. Subjugate Orc Camp, which you're currently doing, and you head up there. Actually, you know what? Attack this person. Let's do that. Drives them back. Drives him back as well. Then this guy, Meteor Glanels, has attacked Chronokesh. Chronokesh was defeated. Because it was this guy right here. Let's try raising this castle. We've successfully caused an Orcish expansion. An army attacks us. Feeble Feast was attacked by another army, which dealt damage to us twice, but we still got plenty of HP. Interesting. So this is the events of last turn. Looks like that spread quite a bit of shadow. I feel like I really need more dudes left. More than anything. Kind of want to just let them kill them, in a way. By raising this Abbey, and then they just keep chasing us. God dang it. She Who Will Feast has driven them back. So She Who Will Feast cannot, like, directly attack people. I don't think. But can drive them back. Like, she can force them away. Managed to kill one army. Push you back. Turn. Well, you need to leave, or we're gonna have problems. I need you to get bigger. You know, actually, there's a lot of big armies up there, right? So, oh man. You know what? I once again, I think that they are going to slay our world monster here, and I think they're going to be victorious over us. That is my suspicion here. So you know what? It's gonna let them kill our Godworm. I think we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again on another day, chat. We're gonna try playing more of this, except I'm gonna put it on easy next time. So if you like this, consider this my first impressions of this game, and I would say that it's positive. I have no fucking idea what I was doing half of that, but there's like weird shopkeepers and shit. But at the same time, it's like not overwhelming. Like it's confusing, and there's a lot there, but it's not overwhelming. I feel like this is one of those games where it's probably worth the price of entry. I mean, I paid for this before we started, and I finished the tutorial, and I 2/3 of a match, and we're 3 hours in, so there's something here. This is cool. This one's worth watching, I think. I think this one's worth watching, chat. So be it. But like in future, like this is what we were playing, right? There's also this one, which is the tutorial character who you can unlock once you have a victory. Same with this one, once you have a victory with this guy. And then this one is coming soon in early access alongside of this one, which is coming soon in early access. So you know, I think that there's something to this game. Can I back out of this? I don't know if I can back out of this screen. Anyway, this game's pretty fucking interesting, and I hope that you enjoyed those kind of impressions of what this game could be. So, chat, we've been streaming for just 15 minutes off of 10 hours. Which I wasn't really expecting to stream this long, but here we are. So, all that being said, I can't back out of this menu, I don't think. So I think I'm just going to manually close it. There we go. Yeah, so this is just, that was just in early access, right? And you know, it's just this. It's got 12 positive reviews, 100% positive reviews, in fact. I feel like I have no idea what I'm actually doing in it, but I'm curious to play more. So we're not quite done yet. Well, not quite done yet. I need to see if sorry, no, so I just got an email that was just relevant to something I was rambling about earlier. Is Northern Quarter live? No, he is not. Well, he's supposed to be live in 10 minutes. Hey, chat, can we like